What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Thursday, everybody. Slow news day, slow event announcement day, as it were. Let's get this out of the way right now. There is no Friday event on Hero Wars Facebook and web. There is an Ishmael event on Hero Wars mobile, which we'll take a look at when the event goes live here in about 27 minutes. About 27 minutes. So I think that tonight's live stream is going to be kind of a short one. When the event does go live, we'll play it and we'll probably wrap things up. We have a bunch of cousins over tonight. They're making a lot of noise. I don't know if you can hear them. I can hear them. So I need to go out there and help wrangle them around a little bit. But you know, if the discussion goes long and I have to stay down here, you know, it is what it is. I gotta do my job. It's been a good amount of today working in the garage. Got all hot and nasty. Ooh, real gross. I did not, I'm not staying cool. Today was a hot day. Today was a hot day. Let's first talk about Hero Wars Assist. For those of you that are not aware, Hero Wars Assist is a browser extension. All right, most prominently on Chrome, you know, Google Chrome, and it tracks a lot of things. It tracks your emerald spend on big money blue balls, which is a very convenient tool. It can keep track of Grand Arena, Guild War, and Ascension Guild Raid fights. Hero Wars Assistant, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Is it Assist or Assistant? Hero Wars Assistant, Hero Wars Assist, I have no idea. So, a little while ago, about a year now, I think. Actually, let's see if we can find the. Let me find it real quick. Hold on. Whoops. I can't find it. That's okay. A little over a year, I guess, ago, we did a live stream. We did a video discussing Hero Wars Assistant. We kind of talked about the ins and the outs of it, and a lot of people use it for a lot of different things. I'm not going to show it on screen now because, well, I'll get to it in just a second. But the idea of Hero Wars Assistant. The idea of Hero Wars Assistant is that it keeps track of all of your Guild War fights, right? The Guild War log only keeps track of like the last week and a half of your Guild War fights. It also keeps track of your Osh attempts in the Guild Raid Phase 2. Okay. It also keeps track of Arena and Grand Arena fights. Okay, and the purpose of this is to look at your account's stats to kind of plan out how best to defeat a team in the Arena or the Grand Arena. And it does this by looking at history, right? You could do this yourself by building a spreadsheet in Excel and logging all of this information. So for example, in Guild Wars, if I were to go up against, let's see, Velocirex and Eric in the La Cavalieri, or I'm not sure how to pronounce that first name there. If I were to go up against these players, I could look at history and immediately know which heroes of mine, you know, my specific heroes, to use against this lineup. There's a lot of tools. There's a lot of fantastic things that Hero Wars Assistant does. And right after I made this video, a little while ago, like I said, about a year or so ago, I was contacted by a developer who asked me to not show Hero Wars Assistant, to not discuss it, to not support it, to not, tell people to use it because it violated some policy. It was the terms of service. It was I don't know what the policy was. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember specifically what it was. Well, actually I do. I can go look at the screenshot. And then a little earlier today, this morning, against terms of service, maybe. Let's see. Earlier this morning, I should say yesterday, an individual on the official Hero Wars web Discord asked this question: is it legal for players to use Chrome plugins like Hero Wars Assistant to keep track of their own player data? And community manager Andrew, this is a public comment. I wouldn't share a private comment. He says, we do not recommend use third-party software as it might compromise the safety of your account, but it is not prohibited if the software doesn't give player unfair advantage. If it's not a hack, cheat, etc. Now, a lot of people would look at this and say, oh, Andrew is saying that it's okay to use Hero Wars Assistant if it is not giving an unfair advantage. It's not clearly, he's not specifically saying that Hero Wars Assistant is okay. He's not specifically saying that. And I reached out to Andrew and I was like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this comment that you made? And then I showed him the screenshot of the conversation from about a year ago that I had, that one of the Hero Wars developers reached out to me and told me to not support it because it is a bannable offense, and a couple other things. So Andrew said that he was going to go check into it and get back to me tomorrow. So immediately, dozens of people started sending me messages about how I was wrong, how I'm trying to keep people from using tools to make their game better and all of this stuff. And I don't care about all that. I don't care about the negative messages. I get negative messages all day, every day. That stuff, it doesn't really bother me too much. But the thing is like I don't care how you play. I don't care how anybody plays Hero Wars. I really don't. If you want to use a tool like that to kind of get ahead, to learn what best teams would go good against the arena fights or Grand Arena fights or Osh or whatever, and it's a nice little thing to keep track of your database of wins and losses and all of that, then by all means go right ahead. But if it ends up being a cheats, and this community manager, who, by the way, no offense to Andrew, absolutely no offense to Andrew if you're watching this, or any of the other community managers don't make rules. They don't make design decisions. They don't make development decisions, financial decisions, event strategy decisions. The community managers are there to talk to us. Right? Is it possible that Andrew misspoke and that is actually against the terms of service or whatever of the things? Hopefully tomorrow Andrew comes back and says, hey, it's actually fine. Hero Wars Assistant's A-okay. As long as it's, not unfairly doing things, and we've determined that it's not unfairly doing things, then, I think it's a fantastic resource that you shouldn't necessarily rely on, but if all you're using it for is to track stuff that you can easily track with an Excel spreadsheet anyway, I don't see how that's negatively impacting or gaining an unfair advantage, right? Because anybody could create a spreadsheet and keep notes. Anybody could do that. D. Orman says, that's just an example of the CMs and devs not being on the same page. Hero Wars Assistant obviously looks at the code, and they don't want anything doing that to gain favor or advantage. Yep. They need to convey clearly, is it against terms of service or not? It would suck if someone were banned for using it. And so that's the thing, guys. That's the thing, is like, I don't think that we have a clear, definitive answer on if it is a bannable or a not bannable plugin. There is a component of it. And I told Andrew today that I wouldn't, what did I say? I told him that I wouldn't promote it because of the concerns about security and safety of your account, and also the vagueness of whether or not it's actually allowed. But there is a component of it that you pay for. That you pay for it, and I can't remember exactly what it is specifically that you pay for, but you pay something to gain some information, additional information. And there's a referral system. So I could go, hey guys, here's a link to download Hero Wars Assistant, and every time you download Hero Wars Assistant, I get credits to use towards this thing. So what's happening there is the author is actually making money off of somebody else's product. Even though it's using their product, it's making money by gatekeeping information that you can only find on the Hero Wars game, right? And I'm sure that that part is against against some kind of terms of service, because whenever I try to make emojis that you couldn't use unless you were a YouTube guild member, and that was 99 cents. Whenever I tried to make those emojis, I even talked about making my own t-shirts. And I'm not talking about using, you know, not using the artwork from, let's see, Hero Wars fan kits. Not using like official artwork from the game, right? I was having people make me fan art. It was based on the characters. It was based on Hero Wars. And they were like, and a lawyer reached out to me, and they're like, yeah, no, don't do that. So I can imagine that there are parts of it that actually aren't, but some of it probably is. So it's a gray area. It's a gray area. And Andrew has asked me not to promote it. So that's really the best that I can do. That's really the best that I can do. Now, if it does end up becoming a bannable offense, then I would feel terrible if I made this little bit of a discussion and you all went and downloaded it, and then, you know, 125 people that are watching my live stream right now all get banned. I would feel horrible, and everybody in here would hate me. And so just be careful, guys. Just be careful. You know, they seem to be a little bit more concerned about the security side of Hero Wars Assistant, of keeping your account and your browser history and all of that safe. You know, there's always that risk if you download a plugin for Chrome. But, Yep. We did have a couple of questions kind of popping up here. Let's see. Aloha, Richard. I have a bunch of pet potions and I don't know what pet to use them on. Ooh. I mean, Albus is a safe choice because of the LOL Osh team. Biscuit's good. Mara's good. Most tools can't be detected by the game. You can say they're illegal, but when you can't detect them, there is no way to enforce it. So Ronin, I think it's more about not necessarily it's not necessarily something that they're trying to use to ban players. It's probably something that they have in their TOS, and I'm referring to the terms of service as the generic legal document that says that Hero Wars Assistant is illegal. If somebody were to download Hero Wars Assistant and that caused some problems with their account or with their financials or with their computer, because a virus, a worm or a Trojan horse or whatever, that is probably to release them from liability in those instances. That's what I would guess. If a tool is basically just an automated form of using Excel, it doesn't make sense that it wouldn't be allowed unless you need to pay for it. I didn't see any announcement. There is no event tonight, Cesar. As far as we know, there is no event tonight. The company that copied other game characters to their game told you not to copy their characters. Fair statement, Finkelzo, but I am not big on whataboutism in politics and certainly not in video games. When it really comes down to it, my having a positive relationship with community managers is more important than, selling a t-shirt and making a $4 profit. Like, really, it's just more important. Unless all 120 of you bought a t-shirt and got a $4 profit, that wouldn't be terrible. That'd be okay. Steven, thank you so much for the kind words. Topaz Blue Charlie is buying us all pizza. I think we might be ordering pizza tonight. I'm pretty excited about it. Do I prefer Astaroth's Barbarian skin or Cyber skin? Oh man, the Cyber skin is the best skin. Cyber skin is so cool. All right. Guild Raid Phase 1 ends in 12 minutes. Anybody on Hero Wars web that is not finished fighting your minions, you have 12-ish minutes to go and do so. 12-ish minutes to make this fight, make this happen, get the guild morale. Please don't forget, Facebook players have got 3 hours and 12 minutes. Guild Raid. It's incredibly ironic, Finkelso. You know. And I find it, I find it very interesting. People, for a long time, you talk about Nexter's headquarters being in Cyprus. Did you guys know that Kismet Acquisition Corp 1, their headquarters is in Delaware in the United States? So technically, I think the holding company for Hero Wars is an American company now. They've got a big headquarters up in Canada as well, Ontario, I believe. Kismet Acquisition Corp 2, I think, is the campus name. Casual credit gaming. They're ripped from all over. League of Legends is a big source. Of the stolen IP. A lot of the skins are taken from League of Legends. Soul Calibur, Astaroth, and Judge are like incredible ripoffs of heroes from Soul Calibur. Cleaverous Pudge from DOTA. There you go. Borrowed. Absolutely. Borrowed. Demon Swag Gaming. Demon Swag. What made you choose that YouTube account name? Demon Swag Gaming. Judge's Nightmare. I don't know if he's Nightmare. Astaroth reminds me of Moon Knight. A little bit. Hey, Charlie, what do you think is the bigger advantage? Maxed heroes or a full 6-star totem? I think a 6-star totem will get you into guilds easier. But maxed heroes, if you have all of the heroes maxed, I think that's a bigger deal. Because you can beat strong maxed out Titan teams with not maxed out Titan teams. Yeah, Boulevard. That would be my guess. It certainly helps. I gotta be honest with you. Like if both of my attacks every day were Titan attacks, I would be so bored with this game. Man, that'd be rough. That would be rough. Is ODH able to counter an undead team depending on the healer and tank for OHD? She stole my heart. It's a difficult team. Corvus versus Orion is a difficult. That's a difficult matchup. Aesthesia, watching from Lima, Peru. Welcome, welcome. Doug says that'd be rough too. Yeah, Corvus. Raven says Corvus will shred Orion. ODH is going to be a hard matchup. It's going to be a real hard matchup. I don't know what you could do to get around that. I like to put ODH with Judge and Invari. Works really well. Okay. What's up, Monta? Does that help against undead? Let's see. Oh yeah, Raven, we beat Red Cross yesterday. I know you were pulling for him, but let's see. Were either of these fights good fights? I don't think so. Pretty basic fights. Yeah, pretty basic fights. Nothing to write home about. Charlie, they made me Guildmaster on my mobile account, and every time I go to the member screen, I want to hit the disband button. Not a bad choice to just scrap it. Maybe if the tank was Cleaver and the not so much healer Peppy and ODH could counter Undead. I mean, Cleaver versus Undead. Cleaver versus Corvus is not a good matchup either. Donkerton, I'm well. Thank you for asking. Hope, how are you doing? I have problems against like physical teams, my undeads such as Galabad, Qingmao, Arachne teams. Okay, what is a good team to use to fight the blast boss on chapter 12? What do you need for this boss? What is a good team to fight against the boss on chapter 12? Which boss is this? Ah, it's this guy. Not Kark, because Kark doesn't pop anybody up. You know, Zhu's a good choice. Zhu is always a good choice. I don't know. Who's a good team for that? I'm going to try to beat the boss with just Dante right now. Sebastian. I think this boss, you need Sebastian. An Escape from Winter. But I don't think you need Sebastian versus this one. Isaac is good here. Okay. Okay. Isaac is good here. Let's see how good. silencing those frozen visages. A lot of magic damage. High dodge. There you go. Seems like Isaac's pretty good. Dragon Paralyzer says Astrid and Lucas is always good. Chapter 12, final boss, Dante, Yasmin, Corvus, Helios, and Martha. Okay. The boss on Chapter 12 lasted 1 second against Dante with Cain, main pet. So this isn't really fair, Raven, because you have a max Dante. It's not the same. Wasn't the same. Planner Girl, you need to refresh. Is the pizza here? Oh no, I'll be up in a little bit. Yeah. Gonna go where? Oh, the dogs. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Chapter 15 is final boss. Yeah. Oh, gotta buy emeralds. We should talk about that actually. What is happening here? What is happening here? Did you guys see this? What is happening here? Tower. I back out of the tower. The tower glitch. I don't know what happened there. Do not know what happened there. Says don't overclick. Okay. So yeah, ×5 emerald sale. Says Casual Credit Gaming. 5x Emerald Sale. So a really cool thing about this. Tonight's Emerald Sale being live this weekend. This doesn't happen very often. A ×4 Emerald Sale with a buy emeralds task. Okay. If you buy emeralds, not only are you getting credit for this task, but you're also getting a huge refund, right? Buying 90,000 emeralds. Do I want this frame? Do I want that pirate frame? 90,000 emeralds would be $94. Or I could buy this one twice, maybe. Ends up being a little bit less, but I wouldn't get 90,000 out of it. So $94. $94 to get the cool pirate frame, and you get refunded. Not only are you getting the emeralds for buying, ×4 emeralds, but you're also getting, I think it's like a 10 to 15% refund on the emeralds. 15,000 on top of the 90,000 that you bought, right? Plus the cool frame, and then on top of that, you get the Emerald Waterfall perk. All of the energy potions. So you get just a ton of energy. This is one of the best times all year to buy emeralds. One of the best times. And chances are there will not be another ×4 emerald sale before Summerfest. So I'll definitely be buying some emeralds here. Definitely. Ishmael event is live. Plus, if you switch currency to Japanese yen. Ooh, switch to Japanese yen. Interesting. Okay. The Ishmael event is live over on Hero Wars Mobile. Before we get into that, I do want to discuss this post that they made over on the Facebook page. So this post is kind of the launch of the collectible hero dolls task. New item will arrive in Dominion soon, collectible heroic dolls. There will be a new collector quest chain and the Hero Souls events. To obtain a collector heroic doll, you have to unlock any heroic dolls during an event. Collectible heroic dolls look the same as heroic dolls, but are different by the frames that are indicated, the types of rarity: gray, green, blue, purple, and gold. New items can be stored or sold for gold. The cost depends on the type of the doll. Participate in the upcoming Darkcraft event. Darkcraft, of course, is the Ishmael event. And if we take a look at the inventory tab, the collections tab is still here. We kind of discussed it a little bit the other day. But if you look at the actual quest for Darkcraft, there is a collector tab now. Okay? So if you do not save the heroic nesting dolls and you open them now, you get these these collectible items. Okay? Get these collectible items. Now, they did change. They did not change. Okay, there we go. So you only get the dolls, though, for logging in and buying things. You don't get dolls for spending energy or spending emeralds. It's kind of a raw deal. So the idea is to incentivize you to open them now instead of opening them later. So let's open a doll here and see if maybe we can get a couple of dolls out of it. Where's that Ishmael doll? Here we go. Use. I got 2 dolls. Okay, 1 turned into 2. It's off to a good start. 2 turned into 4. Okay. How many dolls are we actually going to get out of this? Got 4 more right there. Nice. We're not going to get 700 out of this, that's for sure. Well, there's 4 more. Oh, there's another 4. But the issue here is that you should be saving these dolls for an event that rewards you. Okay, so that's it. You should be saving the dolls for an event that you need to collect Hero Soul Stones for, instead of for this collections tab. Let me go and collect the trophy here. Collect the trophy. Boom. Let's go take a look at the new collections. Whoops, consumable. There we go. So this is what it looks like, and you can see sell right there if I wanted to sell it. Collect all items of all colors, complete a collection, and become the ultimate collector of rarities. Okay. So the question then, do you get... I don't think you get a frame. Premium plus golden, purchasing golden path. Yeah, I don't think that there's a frame for this. They should add a collector frame of some kind. So then the question is, in the collections tab here, what are the different tiers? So thanks to Load Runner, we know the gray is for 10,000 gold. The green tier Ishmael trophy is 100,000 gold. Blue is 1 million. Purple is 3 million. And orange is 5 million. That's how much you can sell them for gold. Now, remember, a couple of days ago, we discussed this, and Alina told us, the community manager Alina told us that there may be other uses for these trophies in the future. Okay, so personally, on my main account, I'm not going to need the gold. I don't need the gold by selling these dolls, or trophies. Souvenirs, whatever you want to call it. I don't need the gold, so they're going to sit there. Am I going to open 700 Ishmael dolls? And then in the future, every new heroic soulstone event that we're going to get, and am I going to open 700 of every one of the dolls to collect all of the dolls? I mean, I used to be really big on collecting trophies like that, but I don't even do this. I don't even collect all the trophies in games that are free. So, not really. I'll continue to save the heroic nesting dolls for an event that wants me to collect hero soulstones. That's my advice. I would be curious to see if maybe you can get credit for these in the future or backwards. No, because the event has to be live. Was that 10k gold? Yep, 10,000 gold. Not much. Let's see. Is it only Ishmael dolls or any... Ooh, that's a good question, S-Dus. Really good question. He asks, is it only Ishmael dolls or can it be any of them? Let's test this. This is a great question. So we're at 19 right now. Let's open this Phobos doll. Okay. Let's see what happened there. Wow. Okay. So any doll will actually apply to this. Huh. So you can save it for an event that you really want to collect the dolls for, I guess. That you really want to collect the souvenirs. That's interesting. So you can use any doll to collect them all. Yeah. It's kind of cool. $700 every event. Yep, that sounds like a lot. Monta says, and the question is, what the hell do I get from those collectible heroic dolls? Because I don't need gold. Do I get soul stone from those collectible? No, you don't. Whoops. No, you don't. I don't know. I still think that maybe you guys just save the dolls for an event where you need the soul stones. Why am I casting a shadow? I shouldn't be casting a shadow. That fill light's not bright enough. Must be it. D. Orman says, this seems like a weird thing to introduce. Their play is, you know, they always want you to have to struggle for resources. Like, they always want you to have to struggle for resources. I gotta turn this back up. If you have heroic nesting dolls saved up, and then an event comes along that you need to collect hero soul stones, and then you use those saved up heroic nesting dolls to complete that task, then you're effectively exploiting a loophole, double dipping, if you will. If you don't have the heroic nesting dolls to complete the collect hero soulstone task, then you've got to spend emeralds to open the heroic chest. You got to spend currency to buy soul stones from the various shops, Arena, Tower, High Maywin, etc. They always want you to spend your resources. It's not just about spending money, it's about spending your resources as well. Because ultimately then you'll be inclined to purchase emeralds so that you can complete the task. There are people in the world that have to collect all of those things. They have to. They have to collect all the avatars. They have to collect all the borders. They have to collect all the penguins. They have to collect, everything. They have to collect. And people that are not thinking, maybe they're just like, oh, this is a really cool thing that I can start working on. There's a lot of people in Hero Wars that are really chasing the tasks to complete to get the various borders over on Hero Wars Facebook and the web. And so in that way, they can get you to part with your resources, right? Maybe useful later. Yeah, I don't know, D. Orman. I don't know. It's exactly like them to think to introduce them. That seems kind of worthless. Goodness. All right. Okay. So hopefully tomorrow we have some news. Let's actually let me check real quick and make sure that no event went live. What if an event did go live on Hero Wars? Let's see. Did a new event go live on Hero Wars? Hold on. Let's check real quick. Nope. No new event. Still Blackbeard's Legacy. Okay. Blackbeard's Legacy is live for about 2 more days. We will open a bunch of pirate keys in tomorrow's live stream. Looking for that booty. Gotta find that booty. Tomorrow's live stream is at 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 5 p.m. UTC. And we're going to wrap up the week. We're going to finish the week strong. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this evening. Good live stream tonight. Look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.